so we were... Oh yeah, polka time. We were trying to get the upstairs clean, yeah? Okay. Open... Oh, it's been a little while. It's been a little while. Let's see. What? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I still don't know what to do with these. Do I burn them? I don't understand where they go. Like, I keep... Oh, wow. That shot me. I keep... Is that a chip bag? Hello. It has clearly been a while since I played. I'm being far too, Can I put this in the water? Thank you. Stop. Don't do that. No. Stop it. Stop. Okay. We got plenty of buckets, but no bins. Okay. We need fucking bins. Yeah, so in my settings it was all like, if you run a 3-minute ad break, you won't get ads for like an hour. Like, you won't get pre-rolls. And I was like, oh cool, so I'll just do that like while, you know, the starting soon screen is going. Yeah, it only gave me 30 minutes with pre-rolls off. That's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, we got lots of goop. But okay, there's still some blood in there. Alright. I get really confused switching between Story of Seasons and Animal Crossing because the controls are opposite.
Well, one day I'll do that. Today is not that day.
Okay, I'm just gonna... There we go. Turn the sound down a bit for me and you.
And then, what am I doing? It's been a little while. We need bins.
Right. Okay, and I have this bucket here in case we get body parts.
Let's go.
Bin time. All the bins. You know what? I'm gonna open both sides while I'm thinking about it, just in case. Nothing's burning in there right now, so... So you know how... Okay, so I think I mentioned this to some people, that how I was all like, you know, oh, I haven't touched Animal Crossing in ages. You know what? I'm gonna go back to it, you know, at the same time that I left it the year before. Yeah, I did that like once or twice and then fell off of it again. So, I don't know, I might be doing some time travel in the future. I've never gotten to experience fall in the game, in fucking New Horizons, and it's my favorite fucking season. And there's supposed to be mushrooms and Halloween things, and I've never gotten to do any of it, so. But part of me kind of wants to wait until it's actually fall again. Like, I don't know, am I weird for feeling that way? Like, yeah, I could time travel, but because I've never experienced it before, it feels kind of like, no, I should do that.
So who's y'all's favorite villager?
New question of the week. Favorite Animal Crossing villager? Mine is forever Alfonso. Like, there is no question. There's no like, oh, I like this person, but I really like this person. I like this one. No. Alfonso. Forever. What a weird little alligator. My fave NPC is Celeste, but she's not a villager. I like Celeste too. I like Celeste and Blathers. Are they my faves? I don't know. I kind of like what's his face. Well, I like the guy who washes up on the beach. Whose name glued to me, but I also like his pirate version. And I admit, oh, here we go. Well, I guess I should have kept that one here, huh? Gulliver, right, and Gullivar. Gulliver is just cute and amusing. I like him, but, and he's a seafaring gent. I'm a sucker for such a thing. But, I like Gullivar because one of his lines when he is laying on the beach is a fucking reference to Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. Which is literally the only Paper Mario I have any experience with, and I love it to pieces, so. He makes a reference to one of the boss fights. And it's kind of awesome. He's all like, "Arr, Cortez, 3 swords and a hook," and I was like, oh my god! I can't believe I know what this Easter egg is. Grandma never knows the Easter eggs.
But I knew that one. And it made me happy.
Honestly, I was thinking about it. I was like, you know, because I follow a few people who stream Nintendo stuff here and there, but I have to say, what am I doing? If I were to do, like, what Nintendo would I do? And I'm like, well, I guess the old Donkey Kong Country games would be. I might do that. I could do Kirby's Dream Land 3, the one that looks like it's done in chalk or whatever. I do like that one. That's my favorite one. Along with just good old Kirby's Adventure. No, wait. Kirby's Adventure has to come in third to Kirby Superstar because I was obsessed. Absolutely obsessed with Great Cave Adventure. I used to know that minigame by the back of my fucking hand. It's ridiculous. Keep thinking, yeah, like what? Why, how? What? Just like random squishy footprint. Alright. We're gonna do that. Actually, you know what? Here we go. Please don't give me a body. Please don't give me a body. No! I got it out of the way just in time. What was I gonna say? I don't know, I'm sure I've told someone in chat the story. The reason why Alfonso is my favorite villager, besides the fact that he's like a fucking foodie and a weirdo and not super smart and he's like awesome. I mean, one of his common conversation lines is to be all like, oh man, yeah, I love boats. I like to sing on boats. I like to be like, whoa, boaty boat, boat, boat. I'm not allowed on boats anymore. And but he loves food. He loves food, and I also love food, so, you know. But the reason, so he was in my New Leaf village, and I didn't like him very much. Not because of anything he did. There was just something about, like, his, like, coloration and his texture that just, like, I don't know, it made me feel weird. I was just like, I don't know about this guy. You know, yeah, I love Alfonso. And in New Leaf, he was wearing the Mario t-shirt. Because he would be like, it's me, Alfonso. You know, he was supposed to be like a Mario, like, Mario-ish reference. Because of his name. Okay, we're gonna, okay, yeah, you know what, yeah, just stack them on up. Cool. Come on over, kitty. You wanna come hang out? And so, but, you know, I didn't, like, hate him or anything. I just, like, wasn't, you know, if he decided to, like, leave town, I was gonna, like go. Also, I didn't like, so his, like, default furniture set is that ugly-ass primary color, like, kitty play times. I hate it. It's awful. Why they do this to him? So, but then, I was randomly, I randomly had in my possession, I had like dug up out of the ground or something, so I was running around with this on me. A urinal, of all things. Because, you know, Anacross wants us to, you know, be, you know, realistic and put toilets in our houses and stuff. So I was running around with this urinal, not thinking anything about it, and then I run into him, and he's like, oh my god! Can I have that? I'll totally give you, like, he was gonna give me something, like, ridiculously good in exchange. And I was like, okay, buddy, yeah, you can have this, sure, weird. And initially kind of, I was like, that's a weird thing for this guy to ask for, like, I don't know, like. And then I went into, what was it? I went into his house for some reason, like, that same day, and he put the urinal in the middle of his house. Like, it was the possession of honor. He was so excited. He was like, thanks again for giving me this urinal. And I was like, this guy is so weird. I love him. I can't be mad at this guy. He's so cute. He's so excited about such a basic thing. And, yeah. I think there was a follow-up, like, I think while I was, like, because I got stupid lucky. I remember, when I finally bought my Switch and I bought Animal Crossing, I was feeling, well, first of all, I was feeling really rough, and then the actual transaction of getting it was awful. I won't go into it. And I ended up not even touching it for, like, a month because I was just, like, I couldn't handle it. Cause yeah, like weird unnecessary baggage being attached to like my new thing that I was so excited to get. But like, I remember I was like laying there and I was like playing around with it for one of the first times, and I got the ability to like start going to Mystery Islands, and I could, you know, start inviting people to come to my town. The very first Mystery Island I landed on had Alfonso. Alfonso was there for me. And I like about cried. I was like, oh, Alfonso! I love you so much. I can't believe you were the first one. And because he was one of those people that were gonna move, one of the villagers gonna move into one of the starter houses, he didn't get stuck with the ugly ass playtime set. It's great. He's got like the cabin set, which is so much better. My favorite ever villager interaction I've had was when a villager complained that another villager's house smelled like ginger ale. That's amazing. That's amazing. I think it's funny that, like, you can deal with stuff, like, with Isabel, you can be like,
I don't like the way that person's dressing.
which I think is, like, it sounds, like, ridiculous on the surface, but it just means, like, oh, they bought a goofy shirt that somebody left in my store, like, yeah, I'd like them to go back to their default outfit, just to kind of, you know, cut that out. I mean, how much ginger ale do you have to drink for your whole house to smell like it? Like, a lot, I would assume quite a bit. Or perhaps you had a terrible ginger ale accident and it, like, sprayed everywhere like a bottle of champagne or something. All my villagers wear Bauhaus shirts. Yes, I still, at least, so I have Judy, the coveted Judy, who I didn't even know who she was. She moved in randomly.
Squishies, no.
Oh, safe. But ew. Okay. She moved in completely randomly because I goofed and like forgot that you could only have like one person move in at a time. So like I built another house even though I didn't, or I like set up another house thing and I didn't need to. So she like auto-filled the slot and I didn't know who she was. So I was like, ah, fuck. But then she turned out to be this really cool looking like space eye bear. You have Judy, so lucky. Yeah, completely randomly. And my headcanon for Judy is that she's a fucking like Southern Belle, like Blanche Devereaux. And when I was given the opportunity to change her like little tagline phrase, she literally says, with, you know, a little tweaking to get around and tender, buckle up, slut puppy. Which I know is the line said to Blanche, not by Blanche, but, you know. So I walk up to this adorable little, like, pink and purple bear with starry eyes, who is one of the villagers who owns the Bauhaus shirt that Wendy left in my village, and she's all like, buckle up, slut puppy, with an ice cream in her hand. I'm like, I love you. You're great. I have a really nice, like, for me, like, it's a good set of villagers for me and my weird ass. Like, I still have my starter 2. I still have my original 3 that I invited off the islands. My campsite guy, I think I've let move out once or twice, and then had somebody else come in. But, like, I have 2, like, old people. I have, like, a grandma and a grandpa. The grandpa is a wolf and the grandma is a chicken. She's a surfer granny. She's great. I love her. And the grandpa's, like, this super, like, he looks like a traditional, like, we'll super generalize here, like, Asian grandpa. Clearly mostly based on Japanese, but with his little sweater vests and shit. And he's all grumpy, but he's nice to me. He has the quote-unquote grumpy temperament, but, like, he's actually pretty chill with most of the other villagers. So, yeah, I can't bear to let any of them go. I like my set, but then I think about, you know, what if one of my old favorites suddenly showed up at the campsite? Like, what would I do, you know? Or I've never had, what's her name, Coco? She seems cool. She looks like a gyroid. I still don't have the DLC. It's mainly decorating, yeah. Yeah, so you go to this special island and, like, there's, like, I've watched people do it. These villagers, that, you know, aren't yours, other villagers, are, like, hanging out at the island, and they will kind of give you a vague idea of, like, what kind of room they're gonna want. And they're like, oh man, I'm dreaming of a such and such room. Yes, it's just decorating. I wish the decorating system in the main game was like that. Yeah, it's kind of neat. So you decide who you want to help, and then you get to, like, design their room to be what they're looking for, hopefully. It seems cool. Ooh! USB.
Let's go. Put that in there.
Ooh. I should stream it some evening and show you guys my vacation homes. Yeah, you should! I want to see them. Yeah, I figure maybe someday I'll get it, like, but unlike some people, like, I would say a lot of people, what am I trying to do here? Oh, I need to double check my bins. I already forgot. I was like, I checked before and now. Okay, no, these are like they're all fucking full. Okay. Ah! Why did I have a squishy footy print? What am I trying to say? Oh. Or maybe not? Maybe it was just a squish from inside the bin. What is I'm trying to get at? You know, for a lot of people, like, who had played the game like crazy since it came out, you know, the decorating DLC, like, wasn't entirely what they wanted, but, you know, and I know not everyone, they feel like New Leaf had more stuff to do and yada yada, but for me, New Horizons is the perfect speed, honestly. Kinda slow, and, you know, yeah. I Anti-Cross for the collecting. Yeah. Yeah, I like collecting too. I don't know, like, I just feel like I've had so many random magical moments in New Horizons. New Leaf, I always felt kind of stressed out because if I didn't sign in, like, every fucking day, my favorite villager might fucking leave, and, like, you don't have that in New Horizons. That's like my #1 favorite thing about it, is that people won't leave unless you, like, say, yeah, go for that, you know? Or you basically tell them to. So I really like that about New Horizons. It makes, you know, me less stressed. To engage with it. You know, I can drop off the face of the earth for a long time. You know what, we're gonna leave that one here. For a long time. And it'll be fine, you know? I don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, before we take those downstairs, let's keep... See, yeah, these are kind of ooey gooey. I can't really get all the green gook until we get all the sludge out of here. All the little larvas. But, like, you know, just randomly hopping into the game because I can't sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning or something, and, like, discovering that one of my villagers is hanging out in the museum and is all like, oh wow, fancy seeing you here at this hour. Yay, let's hang out, let's take pictures together. Like, they're I don't know, it's just really sweet. So let's see, who else do I have? I've got Alfonso. I've got Piper, I think her name is. She's kind of like a, oh my god, kind of bird, but her dress, like the way she dresses is kind of goth, honestly. And then I have, so it was Alfonso, Piper, and Alice. I have Alice. She's a little koala
Who calls you governor and wears big cute glasses.
Those were my 3 Mystery Island originals. My starters were, oh fuck. Mentally, I always just call him Scooter. He's like a nerdy jock frog. What's his fucking name? I'm blanking. And Tammy, the bear that like nobody likes because she's all like yunky and like, I don't know. I think she's great. She literally wears a Sukajan. Me running up and down the hallways because I can't remember what I'm doing. Don't worry. It's okay. Hashtag no diversions. Yeah, I'm just trying to like clean up around the edges here so that I'm not risking as much goop on my shoes as I collect the goop. Where am I going?
It's here. Clean. Clean.
Thank you. And you know what? I know you're not like totally grody, but we're just gonna go ahead and take you downstairs. Because why the fuck not? Go ahead and dump you out, because I got plenty of buckets up here. Alright, we're gonna need more bins though. For sure. While I'm thinking about it, actually, you know what? We'll grab the one that's in here. Do a little bit of work on the floor here in case I need to do more mopping. Who else do I have? I have the gazelle. What's his name? Not Bo. Bo is like the other kind of deer-like gazelle guy. It's not Bo. It's he's the one who's kind of like black and white stripey. Fuck. Brain. Thank you, Brain. What am I doing? I'm trying to talk about Animal Crossing while we're playing this Earth cleanup. You know, like you do. Let's see, who else do I have? So I have Surfer Granny. She calls me Cheeky Poo. Grumpy Granddad Wolfie calls me Kiddo, I think. Some of them call me Marl, actually, funny enough. They do in fact call me Marl. Alfonso calls me Tater Tot. More reasons to love Alfonso. Zell. Zell is the name of the gazelle. I was like, it's a play on what he fucking is. What is his name? His name is Zell. He was my first campsite guy, actually. Because you always get your first campsite, regardless, and I just ended up keeping him. I've had the penguin, the bomber jacket penguin, but he moved out. He stayed for a while, but he moved out. I had Fauna, who is also very coveted, but I just didn't. Yeah, she's sweet, but didn't quite click. I let her be. Are those the only two people who've moved out, or do I have another one? Oh, you know who else? I actually did the guy who shares my birthday, the Grumpy Frog Crook, or Croquette, or whatever the fuck his name is. He showed up at my campsite, and I kind of regretted, like, not trying to get him just because we share our birthday. But, you know. At the time, I don't think I had space, so... yeah, this is good, this is good, yeah. Let's do more of this. This kind of cleaning is good. Everybody? I feel like I might be forgetting someone. So my very first, so first of all, my island's name is Hagspit. I forget how it ended up like that. I wanted to call it something longer than that, and it didn't fit, so I was like, we're Hagspit. And the very first present drop I got out of the fucking sky was like a fucking like midsummer style like barmaid dress, and I was like, all right, the lore starts now. The lore starts now. This island once belonged to an odd cult. Only one person has correctly guessed what my island is named for. I forget what your island's name is. I've been there, but I can't remember. Manderley. Oh, yeah, and I should know what it's named for, though. You told me about it. Okay. Woo! It's gonna take a lot of mopping, but it feels good to start burning some of that sludge off. Yeah, I can't remember. It's the estate from Rebecca. Ah. I don't ever think, I think I didn't read Rebecca, and that's why I can't remember. I read some of the others, but
That was a long time ago, actually.
What was I going to say? Hagspit I just came up with on my own, and I made my own little flag. I did rearrange a little bit. The little bit that I played last summer, I did start rearranging the island just a tad. I started moving some people's houses around because I wanted to possibly move right now the carnival area that I have is like right in front of where my house is. And I was thinking about expanding / moving some of it into the main zone. So I like moved Tammy and Scooter, I forget his name, had their houses there. They were the only ones who had their houses there, so oh no, is there still one up there?
It's gonna go sloppy squishy.
Okay, good, you landed there. That's fine. That's fine, it's still gooey over there. Ugh. Brick part. But my theme, the theme song for my island is Life is Beautiful from Deadly Premonition. So whenever I talk to people, it goes doot 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 doot. It's adorable. Honestly, if it wasn't the Deadly Premonition song, like, what would it be? I would probably pick something like fucking Moonlight Viscera or something from Killer Moon. I'm just like imagining some of these characters. So cute, the whistle song, yeah! It really, honestly, it really suits some of the sound effects that the villagers have. The only complaint that my villagers have about the island is that there's too many trees. And I'm not gonna fix that. Because I like how many trees there are. Isabel was like, I have a 5-star island, but Isabel was like, yeah, they think there's too many trees. They get lost going home, and I was like, that's the point. It's supposed to be a little spooky. Okay? It's supposed to be a little bit spooky here. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, I want to hit this, but I'm a little wary to do it while there's still stuff there. So, I almost threw that precisely where I wanted it. Up against there, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's clean some of this up. What did I end up... I'm trying to remember what I ended up naming my Colts and Lane. I think I just called it like the Veil or something. Something spooky. I was like, I'll do a punny one whenever I buy the game again on Steam and play it with friends or something. So what's the deal with channel points? I'm confused. So there's different things. The press play is just like a fun little like, I'm here, hello everybody. There will be more once my model is set up, because you'll be able to change what my model looks like a little bit. But right now, we just have the simple one, and we have hydrate, so you can tell me to drink water, you can tell me to have a posture check, do a little stretch. We'll add more stuff over time, I think, with that. But for now, until I reveal my model next week, we are mostly just hydrating and such. Basically, you're reminding me to take care of myself while I'm running around doing all this ooey gooey goopness. Okay, let's see. Can I fit this in? If I back in, maybe. Yeah. Whoop. Whoop. I did it. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Touch it. There we go. I have Trigger Fire hooked up to my account, but I haven't set any additional, like, fun things with, because you can, with things like Trigger Fire, you can set it so, like, anytime somebody does blank thing, like, I could set it that every time somebody tells me to hydrate, you hear Garrus Viscera and go, remember to stay hydrated. Like, I could set it to do that. I don't think I will, but you could do that. Nope. Okay, let's get some more stuff over on this side.
Yeah.
Can I walk fast? Can I walk fast? Can I walk fast? Okay. There we go. Alright, this is gonna take... Could you let go? Thank you. That's gonna take a little bit of time. So let me start moving these guys down here, and then maybe we'll take a little ad break and see what it does this time. If it still only gives me half an hour of no pre-rolls, or if it gives me the hour that it promised. Gotta play around with it a little bit, I think. Yeah, I was really surprised how easy it was to set up Veto Tube, which is what a lot of people use for PNG tuber style VTubing. It's really simple and it's built in Unity. I mean, obviously, if you just want to do like talk, no talk, and that's all, like you don't want any state changes, you don't want blinking, you don't want anything else, then you can just use Fugi Tech. You're fine. You don't need Veto Tube. But since, you know, I did want to like see about maybe having some channel point redeems that had to do with messing with
The way up here. I thought that'd be fun.
They're not like super extreme or anything, because it's not like all new art. It's stuff that I did. But I'm very excited. I'm also very excited to like finally like reveal the artist, so to speak, because I've kept it under wraps for the most part, because I didn't want anybody like getting ideas. Right, how are we looking in here? Pop another bin here. Can I pop one in here? Is there room? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take a little ad break. Yeah, pre-rolls back on. So let's take an ad break.
Hui, hui. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
There we go. See if I can fit this in. Oh yeah. There we go. Actually, save. Be a good idea to save. Anything else? No? Taco Bell. Okay, those are all fine. Those are all fine. All right. Whee! Back to the burner. I fear this is also a good game to test those things out on, because it's not like you're missing much. Plus, you could just, you know, go take it a snack, chill for a while, use the bathroom. Okay. Cool. Alright, we'll want to open that back up before we go upstairs. Those touchscreen flip phones are wild, to be honest. The stream was still on just in a small window. Yeah, it's supposed to do that so you at least, like, know what's going on. That way if you come in on ads and, you know, the person's just on BRB, you're like, oh, I'm not missing anything, cool. I wish they would do that for pre-rolls, but with pre-rolls, like... Oops. It won't show you the streamer window in any capacity until you've gotten through the pre-rolls, and it's just murderous towards, like, sending new traffic towards small streamers. It's like no big deal for the big guys, like, who already have established audiences and, like, people kind of already know who they are. They'll be like, alright, I'll sit through this guy's supposed to be great, you know? This track is a vibe. It really is. This one is so epic. So epic and intense. It's like, we are the final space janitor. We are the only thing standing between really nasty alien bacteria and you, the audience. It is kind of funny. The music kind of goes back and forth between what the fuck is this, but you kind of jive with it like the polka, and what the fuck is this? And it's like this epic adventure track. Like, I would totally use this track in a combat setting or something for something. Oh god, don't give me ideas. Okay. In case it gives us body parts, we're gonna go ahead and just keep knocking these. That way we can, like, collect the parts and do the cleanup. Okay, cool. Nice, okay. These guys will be all ready for the next run. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, come on. Just line them up for the next time, because it's gonna take a couple of trips. And it's not like, oh, thank you for the hydrate. If I'm hydrating, make sure you are also hydrating if you haven't in a while. You can hear my little shaker. Maybe you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it click. I've taken to using shakers even for, like, waters because of cats. There's never going to be a moment where a cat suddenly crawls into a place where they're not supposed to, where I have my water sitting, and it causes a problem. Dude, I drink almost a gallon of water a day. Yeah, I try. I do. I don't precisely keep track, but my shakers are like around 16 ounces, so it's actually, I found it works better to get me to drink more water in general if I use something 6, 7, maybe 1. If I use something smaller, because when I used to carry around this like really giant water bottle for a while, it was kind of more, I think I took it with me to Japan, but I didn't actually use it that much, and part of the reason is just simply that, you know, I'd, you know, sip a little here and there, but then in my mind there was always like this thing of like, oh, I've got my water, I don't want to use it all up, or oh, I've got my water, and oh look, I'm such a good person, look at how much water I'm willing to drink, but then I wouldn't get through all of it. But if I only have 16 ounces, which is basically just a large cup or glass, then I'm forced to refill it more frequently. And I'm more likely to absently, like, you know, chug half of it, because there's not as much. And, get more hydration. For sure. I think this track is my favorite. It's just so, like, yeah, let's go. Like, every time it comes on, you can't help but get hyped. Get hyped. Gotta dance. I'd dance in the chat if I could. I'd give some Oki wiggles or something. I love Oki wiggle. I can't wait for Vixen to have their, she's gonna have a headbanging emote. I'm very excited. Speaking of, it's really funny, like, when you're putting in, like, emotes and you're like, well, a few of these will say, a few of these are kind of placeholders till I can commission something. And like half of them are like, we need to check this. And I'm like, it's a little goo cyclops, this little happy dude saying howdy and you need to check it? Alright. Shockingly, only 1 out of 3 Sadako emotes needed to be checked. Alright. Oh, no, not that one. That one. Ooh. There we go. It's like putting really creepy little alien sludge babies into their cribs. That's what we're doing. There we go. Little alien grubs. This is what the larva looks like, honestly.
Ooh, you're a biggin. Gross. Icky pooey. Oh, nasty.
Alright. Nope. This song. This sounds like something out of your, like, dungeon crawler. There you go. Alright. I mean, these are the people who wouldn't let me call someone a sucker. Or a chode. The sucker one was weirder, though. I was like, huh? What? By the way, Chode was understandable. I mean, considering I had it on almost no filtering, kind of weird that that would be one, but sure. There you are, sir. Just something I'm just pointing out since I've been hanging out a lot of different streams lately in particular. Never. Look, I have a rule against, you know, spamming self-promotion stuff. But when I say that, I mean like somebody coming in just to be like, hey, sup dogs, you want to check out my sick, you know, like clip like reel or whatever? Like, no, I don't know who you are. Like, that's more what I mean, you know, or being like overly spammy with something. But like, I don't know, like there were just some random ones I hopped into. Not anybody I follow like super regularly, but they just some randos, and there was somebody who was like, that's like totally self-promotion, okay? So like just be careful. And I was like, somebody asked them if they knew how to do a thing and they said yes. That's not self-promotion. I mean, you're tooting your own horn a little bit, I guess, yeah, but you're not... Also, you're not part of this conversation, like, not everything in chat is directed at you, like, it was weird. There's some over here. Let's see, I kind of want to get that. Here. While I'm
Thinking about it.
Is that one?
Why'd you do that? I barely hit ya.
Balls? That was weird. I guess it burned up whatever was there, though. Also, I need to figure out the permit thing, because I actually do want people to be able to just post links in the chat that I like, give the thumbs up to. But, yeah, the permit thing didn't work. I wonder if there's a built-in one that I don't know about. Oh! It always looks like it's flying over my head, but it just goes down here. Random question. I was kind of thinking of doing this at some point, but I don't know exactly what I want to do. Kind of want to do as like another kind of just sit and vibe kind of stream. I would kind of like to do like I have Dungeon Alchemist. Like I did kickstart it. I would say that the people who made it follow a few questionable people on Twitter, but nothing super awful, just kind of like, I wouldn't. So I still feel okay about using it as a tool. And I haven't played with it, like, at all. And I want to. I was thinking maybe, I wonder if we could do something like, oh my god! Jason! You're first! Firsties! You can scream first in the chat. Thank you! Holy fuck. Firsties. Oh.
Ooh, you're ooey gooey.
Thank you for copying the tape, my friend. The curse endures. As does this grub. Oh no. Ooh. I'm having such a hard time with this one. Why? Okay, there we go. Have my Bezos bucks. Amazing. I can have those. I'll take them. I mean, I can't turn my nose up at Bezos bucks when technically I get paid by them anyway by having this, right? So can't put my nose in the air too high. Thank you, friend. Ooh. Oh, I hope there's enough room for this one. Actually, give me a sec. I want to give some hype in the chat. How goes the cleanup? It's going. There we go. My own hype. I need a hype command. That would be good. I could do that. It goes. We are actually making quite a bit of progress on this little upstairs area. I think. Yeah. I think I've just about got everything welded off, and I've got a lot of these little, I've taken quite a bit of these chunks downstairs.
Yay!
Are these all full, or is there one that's not actually full? This one is not actually full. So I'm gonna bring it down here. I think everybody else has gunk in them. Yes? Okay. Alright, don't go jumping out, please. Yeah. What was I saying about? I played for the first time the other day, and I can say I kicked many more buckets than I'd have liked. Dude! Whenever you see it happen to somebody else, you're like, oh, come on now. But, like, no. No. It's so much easier to do, and it's by design. It's by design. That's all on purpose. Okay. I don't think I can stack on top of you guys because you're just too big. Are there any others that are sticking out? Yeah. This one for sure. So we'll take the guys that are... Ooh,
Big chonkers.
downstairs. Oh! First. Ah! Nope. Nope! Everything's fine. Hang on there, chunker. Nope. Nope. Okay. It's the Viscera cleanup detail equivalent of yelling at a sports ball on TV. It kinda is. It kinda is. This game is like zero gravity. This game is like zero gravity, except it's instead it's zero bones. Yeah. Ragdoll everything. Everything is ragdoll. The artificial bones failed. What? This happens way more often than I'd like to close that. What was I gonna say? My Dungeon Alchemist thought was to maybe see what kind of assets they have where we could like make our own like spooky house, like a haunted house thing. You know? I don't know. That's on brand, right? Make our own little spooky place. I do have a collection. Can I balance you between these? Can I do that? Okay, awesome. Can I get down? Can I? I cannot. Can I push the button from here? Can I? Please? I don't see it lighting up. Oh, maybe. Haha! That could be fun. Yeah, I don't know, like, almost kind of, like, cause, you know, I used to do stuff like that in The Sims, you know. I could also do it in The Sims, because Sims 4 is now fucking free forever. But I would probably need to buy some packs that have spooky things, whereas Dungeon Alchemist, everything is included! And whenever they do updates, you just get stuff! So that's nice. Oh my gosh, did I really? I did. Okay, it's okay. Yep, the gooping has already occurred. Okay. Oh, but no, it's stuck. That's the problem. Oh my god! Please. Please. Why? Why? Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me clean the little bit of gunk that's right in front of the thingy so I don't step in it. Literally left out. Ah! Okay. We're fine. Everything is fine here. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put you in the fire even though I don't necessarily need to. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna need a freaking bucket. I'm gonna need a bucket. Give me a bucket. I left my past self left me a bucket. I'm very glad. I almost stepped right in it. Okay. Safe. I can't. Please. Okay. There we go. See? Gosh darn it, what? Oh no, I just remembered the Mr. Bucket game. Put your balls in my top. I remember that shit. The Mr. Bucket game, dude. That was a weird game. That was a really weird game. Alright. Let's bring some more bins down here, shall we? The one that is balanced on top, if you please. Nope. Which we actually might be able to fit in on this side. Yeah. Yeah. That was the jingle. Mr. Bucket, put your balls in my top. Yeah, I can't remember the exact tune, but I do remember that toy. There's also Mr. Bucket Told Me To, the game from DirectX, which is equally as discombobulating. You're making friends with, you know, bucket and towel and your poop towel, basically. It's a weird game. That game was upsetting. Yeah. It was. I'm not. It was. Yeah. It was a thing. What was the, who was the third one? Was it... It was Mr. Bucket and Mr. Towel and Mr... Oh, I can't remember. I was thinking about that the other day though, because I was like, you know, pulling YouTube thumbnails for the just chatting screen. I still don't understand where I am walking that is randomly giving me this. I'm gonna do this. Meow. 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 It's super weird. There were other ones. I only know Mr. Bucket's. In this game, yeah. In the game that we're talking about, yeah. There were, you have 3 friends, primary friends, right? It's been a long time since I played the Dreadex collection, I'm not gonna lie. And I never did get around to playing the other ones. I watched some of the stuff for them and have them, you know, as things I wish to play at some point, but holy crap.
Oh, there's a baby. Hello, baby. When it comes here?
Here, let me stretch my leg out preemptively, otherwise it's gonna fall asleep when you sit on me.
Come on. Let's hang out. Let's hang out.
He's thinking about it. He's considering. Carefully considering. Oh, come here. Come here. Yeah. The mic probably can't pick up his chirping. It's probably too low, but he chirps. He doesn't, well, he does meow when he wants things, but generally he chirps, and he chirps a lot, like a little pigeon. He coos like a pigeon all the time. But like a demanding pigeon. Oh, yeah. Ah. But let's be real. Going back to Mr. Bucket being an upsetting game. You know what? The toy Mr. Bucket is rather upsetting if you think about it, so it works either way. Okay, I'm gonna try to move you guys over a little. I somehow made that too intense of a squeeze. Let's see, I have at least 2 more buckets upstairs, so I'm not hurting for buckets, and I'm not super focused on mopping at the moment. Come on, honey. Whoop, 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 whoop. There you go. There you go. He had to get himself situated on my thigh. There's this cat on Instagram named Kona who talks and chirps a lot, and his reel's so cute. I love really, really chirpy, friendly cats. I haven't even brought everything downstairs that I need to, eh? That's right. I had very full. Okay, let's move these then over here. You're grody and you're grody. And there's... You're clean. The 2 front ones, it's fine. I'm just filling them slowly but surely. Alright. Guys, I bought animal crackers and I can't get them open. No! No! Not the animal crackers. I love animal crackers. You're the best. Not the Japanese ones though. Those are boring. Like the blandest fucking little cookie you'll ever eat. I remember occasionally being desperate and hungry enough that I would like steal a bag, these tiny little, you know, single serve of quote-unquote animal crackers in Japan. Ugh. Also, I had to look it up. I had to look up Mr. Bucket. I had no idea what anyone was talking about. The 90s was a different time. It was a wild time. I loved. So I was in Purpa's stream, the Purpa of Suitor Armor fame. She is also a VTuber, a fairy VTuber. She was doing just kind of a hang and do whatever stream, and one of the things we ended up doing was like watching old 90s commercials, and so many memories came flooding back. Things I forgot existed. Things that I wish I still didn't recall, but in some cases. One tough thing about living alone is not being able to open shit. Sometimes I have to wait a whole week for my mom to come over and help me out. I bought baby food for the rats and I can't get them open. Oh no, it's the worst. Yeah. And if you can't like get any of your little tricks to work, like I can usually get the bang on it with a knife trick to work if I'm really stuck. But you want to know what I really relied on in Japan, and it is still in Japan with my stuff that I left behind, is my like utility knife thing that had a can. That thing, I would use it to open jars all the fucking time. I just popped them open, and it was wonderful. Once I hadn't thought to use it on jars, and I was like, wait, I just need to break the seal. I have a video that is nothing but 90s Halloween commercials. Oh my god, oh, we should do that. We should just sit around and watch old Halloween commercials. I was in Grimm's chat last night when he was doing his Hump Day horror show, and we were watching this amazing episode of Tales from the Crypt that had Zelda. What's her last name? We all just call her Zelda, you know, the little lady from all the horror movies. And everyone got sad because
rest in peace, Zelda. Miss.
It was a great episode. And I didn't realize, I think I knew this before and had forgotten. So it sounded like, okay, wait, I think I knew this. But I had completely forgotten that the Crypt Keeper is, the skeleton, so to speak, of the Crypt Keeper is the original Chucky doll. I managed it, I just needed 2 silicone oven mitts. Oh, yeah, the silicone, those things help. They do help. Not perfect, but... Oh! Lore! I went to pick up grime and I got lore. I seriously underestimated my experimental samples, and it has led to dire consequences as this thing wiggles and oozes even after I've burned it. Ugh. The strange alien samples the strange alien samples have escaped containment and begun adhering to moist areas of the facility. I fear they may be releasing spores that could compromise the ventilation system. They have even begun forming larger concentrations of what I can only describe as biomass. Oh, that's what we should be calling these little goops. Biomass. They have, I shudder to think what is capable of it left unchecked. Therefore, I am enlisting the maintenance crew to address the issue as quickly as possible. I'm the person who opens things in my house. It doesn't matter that there are other people. Yeah. You're the one that does it. Okay. Lore can go on the floor of the elevator. I'll try not to lose it. Okay, these need to be broken up more, I think, is what's gonna end up happening. So let's just grab the ones that we know we can grab. It is so hard. No, don't touch the floor. There we go. Let's see here. Oop de goop. What was I saying earlier after the dungeon? Oh yeah, I have started a list now. I'd really love if I could get like a suggestion box set up so people can suggest creepy Zillow listings. But I have a starter list to go off of. Like, I didn't look at anything too closely. I just I just, you know, was like, okay, yep, that looks spooky enough. We'll take a peek. Oh no, ooey gooey. Not the foot stabbies. The foot printers. Nope. What is happening right now? What is actually occurring? Yeah, I know I'm bumping into it, but this thing has got to go inside. What is happening? Everything's fine. Ever since I was a kid, I've been the person who opens jars and lifts heavy things when there are no men around. I mean, yeah, I recall this in college. Andy, can you open this for me? Can you pick this up? And I used to, you know, I used to She-Hulk it quite a bit. In the last few years, I've had to, oh fuck, I've had to give it up, and it makes me really sad. I think, I mean, I still have some strength, but yeah, my body just will not. It just can't handle it, and it's really weird. I think it's just a stress response from, you know, those last few years of work leading into this past year of awfulness, and I, you know, it's not like I'm super wimpy. I can still pick certain things up. That is an arm. That's an arm. Let's see if I can. I didn't expect the bucket to stick out so much. There we go. Oh! Dr. Crown. There we go. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I was always like... I was too often the kid that everybody was just... Like, you know, in the movies and the cartoons where they like jump on the kid and they like hold him down and like beat him up or do weird things to him? Yeah, that was me. So, I was always considered like a wimpy kid, but actually, I probably could have, you know, I don't think I was I was a dancer like my whole fucking life. I don't think I was totally weak. It's not quite, you know, it's not quite the same kind of muscle tone as for lifting, but... Ugh. There's so much goop there. My goodness. Yeah, I was very hardcore, like, no, I got this. Especially working at the last place that I worked. Being one of the only, like, female teachers.
The female.
Sorry, I recently was watching somebody play RE4, and I forgot that they refer to Ada as
the female.
It's like, oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. Why do you do that? Don't do that. Yeah, I was very, you know, I wanted to be self-sufficient because usually the guys who were like, I got this for you, were fucking chodes. So, you know, not like you're nice, not like the nice coworkers who are like, oh hey, you want to help with that? Like, the ones that have no faith in your abilities. It's so easy to get caught up in like being like, F you, I'ma do this, and now my body just doesn't want to do things that it used to be able to do, so I suddenly am put in this position of, you know, consistently feeling like I would need help with just about anything. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. Okay. There's one I can't quite reach. There. Can I get you? Oh, that'd be awesome. Cool, and my feet ain't squishy. Awesome, awesome. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yep. Yep. Okay. Start putting some more of these bins on the elevator. I think after this round of bin carrying, we might take a break and get ready to spin the wheel. I was a weird kid, but didn't really get bullied because I was kind of scary, intense weird kid. Yeah, see, people wonder, like, so the thing, you know, people consider me really intimidating, just in general. It's a thing. I know it's a thing. This is how I am. I know. You will find me very intimidating. I get it. The thing is that the weird scariness of me in the past never came across that way. It just came across as quiet and, yeah, I don't trust you there, never mind. I mostly was very, very quiet and constantly, like, I was like a scared little rabbit, honestly, and when I would stand up for myself, people just basically called me a bitch. It's that resting bitch face of yours. Yeah, no, it's for sure. I don't know how many times I've had the experience of somebody being like, I mean, it's okay, we can leave soon if you want. And I'm like having a great time, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay, we're gonna walk this one because it's got an arm in the bucket. There's an arm in the bucket. I forgot to put these in the fire. Oh well. Oh well. Boom. Okay. Okay. All the ooey goops. Okay, let's start throwing some of them in. Yep, you. Oh, this one. Yep. I want to be very careful with that one. What on earth? I've never seen that before. What? 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 What just happened? Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, I was making a little marker. Okay. Let those burn up a bit. I'd explained to my mom a while back that resting bitch face is not necessarily a negative thing. Yeah, no, it can totally work in your favor at times. And, like, you know, it just depends on who you're dealing with, really. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I just have this, I have that, like, staring off into space, resting bitch face kind of thing going on. And people, like, they're, like, scared to approach me. They're like, oh, she's probably thinking about important things. And, you know, really what's happening is, like, the Patrick Star with the milk carton falling over moment. Like, that's what's actually going on in my head. Like, yeah, I don't know. Those are the moments where I look back and I think about it. I think about random encounters and, you know, like, that I've had with people, like little small talk chats, where I'm like, wow, I just thought I was socially awkward, but no, sorry, it's the neurodivergence. Sorry, the real reason why you thought I was a bitch was because of the neurodivergence. Apologies, I think? Question mark? Yes, let's start getting some more of these on the elevator. Or at least putting them out here, maybe. Getting them ready. I was like, wait, maybe I'll just put them here, because it's gonna end up being like, if they all spawn in, you know? I'd rather they all went flip-flop over here if something weird happened in the elevator. The thing with resting bitch face is that, like, sometimes it protects you from creeps. Sometimes it makes you seem more accessible to them, because they're like, ah ha ha, oh, it's one of those scary ladies. Well, I'm gonna just I can't. Because, you know, they're absolute scum and they think that you're like an animal to be tamed. So, they're absolute creepos. Well, the luck finally ran out. It's alright, we still got this one, which we should probably take over to Bernie to be on the safe side. So again, I'm always paranoid about like random body parts like spawning into the environment.
Your pancreas, madame.
My underarm hair protects me from creeps. It's like fuckboy repellent. That's awesome. That's awesome. I admittedly tempted to. It sounds funny to like put. I don't know. It sounds weird to just say, but it's like
I tried to grow my armpit hair out once.
it didn't work. Mine is too scratchy. I guess if I got it long enough, it wouldn't be anymore. But I couldn't deal with it. You should sell it as a direct opposite of Axe body spray. So what? One's armpit hair? Axe body repellent. It's like Axe pepper spray. Yes! I like this. Axe pepper spray. Somebody market this. There's a market for that. There really is, honestly. Honestly, like, okay, this is a weird question. How many, like, dudes do you know how many dudes do you know that actually, carry, like, mace of some kind? Oh no! Not twice in a row! That leg. Alright, well, I'm just gonna put you in here. Right here. Nope, we're gonna keep that one that's over there. I'm gonna put you in there. Well, boo! Boo, I say. This one is entrails. None that I know of. 0. Yeah, doesn't it seem like that actually would potentially be good? Like, you know, like, it's not like it's, you know, for just general anti-mugging or, you know, like some dude gets drunk and comes at you, you know, as you're coming out of a bar or something. I know some who have knives and guns. I bet some gay men carry pepper spray. Yeah, I bet you. I bet you. I bet you. But like that's the thing, right? Like if you can debilitate somebody with fucking pepper spray. Like was it somebody was bringing up like the memory, like even now, like with, you know, #MeToo stuff, and like whenever you hear like some quote unquote well-meaning guy and they're like, oh, I have to be careful about where I speak to the females, you know, we're gonna twist their words to be a little more like that, eh? Because that's what it sounds like. And you know, meanwhile, any one of the, you know, lady presenting, not even necessarily femme presenting, but sort of. When I say not necessarily, I just mean like also, you know, masked ladies. Meanwhile, we're all standing over here like, yeah, I've just been lacing my house keys or my car keys through my hands since I was like 10 years old. But no, the problem is that women are just sensitive. Have you seen that article that's like, how I avoid being accused of sexual harassment? Treating every woman as if she were Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? No. I am not familiar with this. Okay, I'll put one in here. As a reminder to myself that that's what we're attempting to do, is, you know, bring the bins of goopy gross stuff downstairs so that we can really get the mopping started. We have so much mopping we're gonna have to do, especially ceiling mopping. Oh, and then we gotta stack the boxes. Maybe we'll stack boxes. Well, we'll get all the mopping we can reach upstairs we'll do, and then we'll do box and barrel stacking. And then we'll do ceiling mopping. Kind of break it up. I definitely feel like I should be treated like the Rock. I am suspicious of the Rock. I don't usually voice this, but I don't know, there's something about him where like I'm always waiting for the shoe to drop. Like for us to find out something about him. I don't know what the deal is. Like I just feel like something's off. But I don't usually voice this because, you know, memes. Memery. Okay, yeah, let's get... No! I've only heard the most wonderful things about him. And like, I mean, I've heard good things about him. But there's just something, like... It's like that friend that everybody loves, but for some reason, like, you just can't put your finger on it. There's just something that is not clicking for yourself, and yeah, I don't know. Okay. That's what I want to see. There we go. Okay. So. Let's close this. I think this is a good place to pause. Seems like a very lovely television man. I mean, yeah. Okay, we gotta take these downstairs. I don't want them spawning in and causing problems. I was like, oh wait, there's more. Oh, whoops. If you, oh. I know he's done some like good stuff. But, I mean, doesn't stop you from surprising people later, right? Oh, there's goop in here. Okay. There you go. Is there goop in here? No. Okay, these are clean. Oh, I shouldn't put them so close together. Need some space. We're carrying these grubbo biomass worms. You know what? How nasty. That water's not that gross. But we have used it. My goodness. There. We'll go ahead and take it downstairs to be on the safe side. It's not super goofy, but... Okay, this will be our last... This will be our last burn run.
And we'll save and take a little break before our wheel of horror.
Yeah, you might get hit with
Multiple ads.
so I can keep pre-rolls from that. Because, like, you can't... They've made it so you can't disable pre-rolls entirely. They're like... You can say, I don't want pre-rolls, and they're like, that's nice. You need to play this many ads then. Oh. The disable pre-rolls button is really just... I don't want them. Okay, well here, we're gonna tell you how to ideally avoid them. Yeah, I'm kind of in this thing where it's like, I don't want people to feel like they have to sell this anyway. You know, is monies. But you might need for lunch, right? I don't know if people feel like they need to, so I'm trying to like make them as unimposing as possible. Twitch is hellbent on keeping that from happening. I read somebody who was like, yeah, you know, start your ads at, you know, about every hour or so, and then as you get more people coming in, make sure to run them every 15 minutes or so. I'm like, I would never hang out. I don't care how much I like somebody. I definitely wouldn't sub to get rid of them. I'd be like, oh, fuck you. Like, that's outrageous. And also, you're getting paid pennies, like, why would you do that? Anyway, that's enough about that. We need to save our game. And we are going full. That's a lot of ads. Right? Right? I can think of one time recently I encountered that. And I was like, wow, ads are coming up like every 20 minutes. I can't vibe to this. Half an hour is bad enough, but every 15 to 20 minutes? Like, ooh. Did you slip on something? I did. Ah!